Don't forget, in the National Space Centre, as you have to get off here, you can actually go and have something to eat underneath the rockets. And have a look, if you don't wish to actually go all the way around. Space Centre is always great. It's highly populated with schools all over the country, as the BT Change and Learning Centre. You can actually role play in a space mission. That's quite amazing. And as I promised you, you can see the rocket up there to the left in the Space Centre bubble, the US Air Force rocket. Just up there. Unfortunately you have to depart here. We'll be back around 2 o'clock. If you wish to get back on, please check your timetable for more details. Any overhanging trees may like to come and tickle your head. So Leicester trees aren't all that friendly. Also hold on to your hats and be careful with little ones. The teeth on the bars in front, if they do rest them on there, they're likely to lose them. Alright, now, so that a very famous man, though it wasn't recent, but a man named Robert Richardson worked in the Abbey pumping station as an engineer. He was working all about there one day, and all of a sudden he lost his balance and fell, came tumbling all the way down, hit the bottom, and not surprisingly, he was paralysed totally. So, the ambulances in them days weren't the ones with your blue flashing lights and the sirens. Well, I say a bit different, quite a lot different. There was a horse and a car, and these roads used to be really cobbled. The horse went along it, and there's Mr. Robert Richardson bouncing about. He got to the Leicester Royal Infirmary, the hospital in town, and unfortunately died a few days later. Everybody says he's not ready for the early retirement he got, as he still haunts the place. Things get put away, locked up at night, and in the morning they've been got out and played with and altered. So everybody says it's the ghost of Robert Richardson that's actually done it. Now behind all of this is actually a quarter. Leicester has quarters now. That's the science quarter. Let's get a better view of that as we go down the next road. But there's a science quarter, there's a cultural quarter. Now there's about 6 quarters in all. When I went to school I was taught 4 quarters made a whole. But according to Leicester, 6 quarters make a whole. Unless Leicester's one of a half of a city. So I'm going to have a word with Mr. Leicester and see where he did his maths. I'll show you the science quarter a little bit further on. You can see the amazing work's been done to it. And I say amazing, they say it's amazing, but it's getting there. If you keep your eyes to the left, beyond that is the science quarter. There we are, you can have a fantastic view of that now. It doesn't look like anything there at the moment, but they are building it, don't worry. You can also see over there the Wolsey sock factory. Now, I've got a bit of a story about Mr. Wolsey. Cardinal Wolsey. Cardinal Wolsey wasn't such a lucky man. He was a bit of a, a bit of a slave. Mr. King Henry VIII decided one day he wanted to divorce one of his wives. And as you know, he had 6 wives in the end. So, one of his wives, he decided, no, I had enough of that, I want to divorce her. So he gets the cardinal and goes, I want you to march up to York to the Pope and say to him, King Henry VIII wants a divorce. So he did. And in them days there weren't any planes, trains, cars, taxis, buses like this bus, there weren't anything like that. So he had to walk. Walks all up to the Pope and says, my name Mr. King Henry VIII wants a divorce. So the Pope goes, no way Jose, that can't be done. We don't believe in it. He's mad. So King Henry VIII found out about this and goes, right, when that cardinal gets back down here, I'm beheading him. He's going to be gone. So the cardinal starts walking back down to London to meet Mr. King Henry VIII. Then he stopped in Leicester's Abbey, which was just there where Abbey Park is now. He stopped in there, knocks on the door and goes, knock, knock, knock. May I rest my weary bones? So they go, that's a bit of a weird thing to say, but yeah, come in, come in. So he stops there. Unfortunately, he died there though. Well, it's better than being beheaded. Also in there is the pets corner. Plenty of rabbits, guinea pigs, rabbits, goats, rabbits, birds, rabbits. Plenty of rabbits, by the way. What did I mention? There's rabbits in there as well. Now we're going along Abbey Park Road. Named Abbey Park, obviously the Abbey Park. Abbey Park is absolutely enormous. There's the Chinese garden in there. There's also the sensory garden. So if you're hard of hearing or hard of sight, there's a lot of smells and touches. You can actually go and feel things, which is absolutely amazing. Now we're going over one of the bridges. We'll have a stop here if you do wish to get off. Nobody, you don't love me too much to get off. No, nobody loves me too much. Now as we carry on, you may have seen first buses going around the city. Now first bus Leicester, there's a new home, it's way back down there. But they used to live, well I say they used to live, the buses used to sleep up here, and you see the sign in a second. And that's where the buses used to sleep, not this one, but the first buses used to sleep in there. But before that, it was actually used for the Leicester trams. And if you're still with us as we come back round, I'll tell you a bit more about these Leicester trams and what happened with them. Now, as we carry on Abbey Park then, as you notice we've still got Abbey Park following us along. During certain times of the year, half terms, etc., we have Billy Beggs Fun Fair. That's absolutely amazing, big pack fun day there. Also during bonfire like this, fireworks and things. But that's the place to be in Leicester. Right, has anybody here been to Skegness before? I'm sure some of you have. Quite a while ago, you used to be able to actually get a train direct to Butlins in Skegness. Now you jump on the train, there'd be redcoats on there already. Instead of like the trains you have now, you used to have a ticket man. You used to have redcoats. They used to depart from Sainsbury's Superstore. Before it was Sainsbury's, it was actually the railway station. So you get on the train, jump on, you stop in Ice Bar in the redcoats before you actually got to Skegness. So your couple of hours journey was actually fun. Instead of sitting in a car or a train or a plane or you know, plane to Skegness. But if you sit in a car or a train, it's quite boring. But back in them days, you have a redcoat on a train. It was really, really exciting. Now, if you was with me earlier, you'd have seen the old St Mark's Church, which is now the Empire. Now, if anybody's getting married or you've got a wedding, party, banquet, conference, anything coming up, you want to hire out the Empire. The Empire is up there to your right. Now it's a steeple looking thing. What's St Mark's Church, which is why it has a steeple. Alright, they hire out for just about anything as I say. So if you are getting married, just call in and let them know. Now, can anybody remember, or does anybody know what the flowers are called right in front? See if you can guess, see if you can remember. You have to see them as we get a bit closer. They're the green flowers with different shades of green. They've got little pink flowers on top. Now, if you don't know or you can't remember, they're actually called lotus flowers. Now, lotus flowers were donated to Leicester by the Asian community in a sign of health, wealth and prosperity. Now, they light up at night, so if you do get a chance, you know, come past Leicester at night and have a look. They light up, that's what the holes are for. But they cost several £1,000s to put them in though. Quite a lot of money. There's also 5 on the other side, so that explains the rather large bill. Got at Belgrade Gate now, part of the city centre. I'll never stop a bit further up for one of the cultural quarters. As I say, one of the 6 quarters in Leicester, which doesn't make sense, you know, it should be 4 quarters. Anyway, you can get off at Charles Street, just give me a wave and let me know. You can get off on Charles Street for the cultural quarter, go around town, and, you know, pop up and see the clock tower, do whatever you want in town really. It's quite a great place. It'll probably be quite busy as well, but people shopping for all sorts of things. Did anybody know Leicester used to have horses? Not just a few horses, Leicester had loads and loads of horses, because they were used for trams and things. Now, the horses were actually kept just around the corner. If you know where the job centre is in Wilkinson's, that's where the horses used to be kept. And on top of Wilkinson's is the original home of Epic House, which is where BBC Radio Leicester was broadcast from. Right there you can see it. Now that was also home to the Asian network. Only on for a couple of hours today to start with, but slowly built its way up. Now that's 24/7 and has its own frequency. That's where Wilkinson's a job centre, on one building, so the horses were kept. Now this is quite amazing. The Haymarket, which you can shop in, if you break up the word Haymarket, it says hay market. That's where the hay used to be stored for the horses. So it's quite convenient. Horses, hay, horses. Really near. So the people that owned horses were, you know, just lazy and walked up to the Haymarket. Quite an easy job. Right, so now you go into the Haymarket, go into all sorts of shops, Primark, Top Girl, I've been in there, it's quite good. There's all sorts of shops in there. So if you do wish to go up at Charles Street, don't forget to give me a wave. So if you don't give me a wave, you'll have to jump over the edge and don't want to see the blood. But we'll stop for you if you let me know. Now as we travel up this road here, down in the back, you can't actually see this, bit of a shame, but it's the Leicester's Clock Tower. It's actually a Gothic tower, you can't really see it, but if you go down at any point, take a look, it's worth it. Leicester's Clock Tower, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, it just tells the time, but it's quite big. Going for a photo opportunity. But then we've got everybody getting off here. Now, so we can carry on to the railway, unless we've got people getting on. Yeah, we've got some people getting on for a lovely day out on the Discover Leicester tour. I think it's absolutely amazing day to get on the tour today, you know. Look at the weather.